guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to the Cantina. Please feel free to subscribe, hit the bell for more content, hit the like button. We do likes around here. Share away, we share away here for love of Star Wars. Today's video topic is the savage interview Mark Hamill gave. That's been out now at Den of Geeks. I think comicbook.com was the one that originally posted it. And honestly, I don't know if he's talking about the state of the new movie coming out and episode 9 or the past and you know, basically the sequel trilogy as a whole. So watch the video, have fun, and I go totally savage. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cantina. This is Stephanie Janicek, your favorite bartender, bar manager, and friendly purveyor of Star Wars news, speculation, lore, and, you know, and sometimes I can be kind of bitchy and catty, but I don't really care. So today, I was told to basically keep my eyes open. A friend of mine, who shall remain nameless, basically sent me a private message saying, watch for what happened, what's going on at Disney, because apparently Mark is angry again with what's going on. Mark Hamill. Now, he was interviewed, I think, in comicbook.com, and then Den of Geek shills, you know, came out with the same interview. Here's the deal. It's the same complaints he's had before. It's a new interview. I can't really tell if he's talking about what happened in the past. Basically what he's saying is that they dropped the ball on the new trilogy completely. He talks about not being in The Force Awakens until the very end. I mean, we're all like... He talks about the fact that Luke, Han, and Leia were never ever reunited in at least one scene together, which disappointed the shit out of all the fans, as well as him and I think Harrison and Carrie. God bless her soul. He talked about how kind of shocked and probably, I mean, I'm going to speculate, disgusted he was with the way Han was removed from the series, butchered like a dog in a catwalk by his piece of shit, worthless, emo, douchebag, ugly son. All right? I mean, you know, we all know how I feel about that. He talked about, like, that Lucasfilm doesn't care. What's going on? Is this again happening again? Or is he talking about the whole series as a whole and them now trying to figure out what to do with all the footage they took from principal photography and not knowing what to do? Or did JJ lie to him? I don't want to think JJ, who comes off as a pretty nice guy, pretty reasonable as far as a Hollywood liberal goes, leftist goes. I don't want to think the worst. But because I'm a cynic, and so are you, after everything we've had to go through with these people, is it possible? Yeah. Here's the deal. When you've got the heart and soul of the franchise, Mark Hamill, questioning you, and this is for JJ, Kathleen Kennedy, Rowan Johnson, and the rest of you bottom-dwelling parasites at Lucasfilm, when you've got him saying, the fans aren't going to like this, I don't like this, why did you do that, how come this didn't happen? All right, now here's the deal. I don't think any of those three would have come back had they known that Disney was going to buy Lucasfilm. They would have headed for the hills. Maybe Carrie would have, because she absolutely loved playing Leia. But Harrison and Mark probably would have said, we're out of here. Why? First off, Harrison Ford's a completely intelligent guy. He gets people. He doesn't say a lot, but you can tell when he doesn't want to be part of a train wreck. And this trilogy is a train wreck. The quicker he got out, for him, the better. The way he was ushered out is utter bullshit. Bullshit. The way they offed Luke is utter bullshit. Okay? Now I know why. Because Bob Iger, who, by the way, Disney's not going to compensate him $13.5 $5 million. That just was announced this morning. Because Bob Iger thinks Rey, Poe, and Finn are the next generation and doesn't give an ant's ass about what happened in the past. Kill it if you have to. And as Mark said, they've done a pretty good job. They've also killed off their fan base for an imaginary fan base of a bunch of preening, whiny, spoiled fucking brat, feminazi, SJW cows who don't go to the movie. You go, all right, here's the deal. You go through Twitter bios of some of these Raylo posers. They've only been a fan for a year. Do they buy the stuff? No. Are there enough of them to keep the franchise propped up? Oh, fuck no. Dear Bob, sometimes you gotta think, we might own this property, but we've got to let it do what it does. So maybe you should have taken Lucasfilm, gotten rid of Kathleen, got someone who's an actual fan, got someone who understood Star Wars, the Indiana Jones stuff, and all the rest of the things that Lucas built to run it. Someone who is passionate about it. I mean, come on. When Star Wars Theory and the guys who made Birth of a Monster are making better movies on shoestring budgets than your vaunted Disney Studios, you have a problem. Okay? This is why you're not getting your pay package. This is why you're failing. You know, you don't shut Brie Larson up, so you're hurting Marvel. Why did you even make Captain Marvel anyway? All right, another movie no one really gave a shit about to begin with. And then you hire a bland, angry, feminist hag who is literally, when I look at her, the most unhappy female I have ever seen outside of Geek Girl Diva, Amanda Ward, and several other wretches, Ren from this too, I've ever, that I've seen in my life. I mean, they all look alike. They all have dead, lifeless eyes, like a doll's eyes, like the dead eyes of a white shark right before they roll white and they bite you. All right? I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, honestly, we can't do this any longer. Disney, you're in trouble. You listen to Mark Hamill. You keep your promises to George Lucas. Because keeping your promises to them is keeping your promises to the rest of us. Not all of us are stupid like Kevin Smith. Not all of us are greedy, money-grubbing, powermonger jackasses like Steele Saunders and Jason Ward and his creepy little wife. Okay? We want good Star Wars. We expect good Star Wars. You haven't given us that. And now you're giving us garbage Marvel. I mean, oh my God. The reviews I've read are savage AF of that piece of shit Captain Marvel movie. I mean, why wouldn't you listen to Mark Hamill? Why? George was right about keeping Star Wars and Lucasfilm away from Hollywood. Hollywood is a den of garbage. I mean, think about where it's located. The Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I've used this irony before, is right around the corner from one of the biggest homeless tent cities in California. San Francisco is an open sewer. People just drop trowel and poop on the sidewalk. That's awesome. Oh, the open air sex bazaars too. That's civilization. That's the actual inside rot of a civilization that's dying. And you, Disney, instead of doing the right thing, listening to the people that were there at the beginning, you want to kill the past. You want to make it up the way you want it. And no one likes it. And now you're all paying for it. Especially you, Bob Iger. You listen to Mark Hamill. See, here's the deal. The real fans are on his side, not yours. To us, you're nothing but a Nolan Sorrento kind of greedy, disgusting parasite, just like the rest of them. You had a chance. You had a chance last summer to get rid of Kennedy. Instead, you put her up in the main office, still making money, still being part of it. And meanwhile, she's causing you all kinds of trouble in PR, and we've seen it. rumor mongering, having your little douchebags running around, you know, saying shit on the internet to start problems for you because you couldn't get rid of her. Oh my God, she's a woman. I can't fire her. Holy shit. In the real world, when you're as incompetent as she is, you go out the door. I guess in Hollywood, you make more money. This utter bullshit. Oh my God. You know, here's the difference. The philosophy you sell is if you're born with girl parts, you don't have to earn anything. You just have it all, which is utter crap. It's a lie. Stop trying to sell a goddamn lie. In the old way, it didn't matter if you were a man or a woman. You earned it. You earned it. All right? You know, the hero is a person standing in the breach the longest, no matter how scared he or she is. They're the ones that are terrified beyond all things, but they stand in the breach the longest. All right? They're the ones that go through the biggest amount of hell. Not the ones that are like, I'm perfect. I'm a woman. I can do anything. What a pile of garbage. What a pile of garbage. Stop it. You know, and that's what you're selling. Forced diversity, identity politics. You're not uniting people like George Lucas did. You're dividing people. You're marginalizing men. There's utter... It's a lie. It hurts everybody when you do that. Not listening to Mark Hamill is the biggest sin you've committed after not listening to George Lucas. I mean, Lucas himself said what you've made is soulless. He's right. He's right. So, this is Steph, enraged. I just wanted to put this out there because it had to be said. Mark, we are with you. The fandom menace stands strong. And they're going to hear the message loud and clear. Signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy. See you around the cantina. Be sure to tip your Wookiee bartenders 20%. Do not start trouble in the cantina because the bigger Wookiee bouncers, I can't stop them once they start throwing things around. And I'll see you around. Have a good afternoon, and I might be back later.